What are some examples of self-monitoring? Have you ever wondered how students can take charge of their own behavior in the classroom? Self-monitoring is a fantastic strategy that allows students to observe and record their actions. This helps them stay aligned with classroom expectations. Let's look at some practical examples of self-monitoring that can make a real difference in classroom management. One effective method is using a self-monitoring form or checklist. Teachers can provide students with a simple form that lists specific behaviors. For example, students might check off items like I stayed in my seat, I listened to the teacher, or I worked quietly. At regular intervals, students can ask themselves if they engaged in these behaviors and mark yes or no. This encourages them to reflect on their actions without interrupting their learning. Another approach is to use audio or visual signals to remind students to check their behavior. Teachers can use a timer or an audio tape with periodic tones. When the signal goes off, students take a moment to assess if they are on task and record their response. This external cue helps them develop the habit of self-monitoring. Interactive modeling is also a great way to teach self-monitoring. Teachers can role-play both on-task and off-task behaviors. For instance, a teacher might pretend to be distracted and then ask themselves, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now? This helps students learn how to identify and correct their own behavior. Task chunking is another useful strategy. Teachers can break assignments into smaller parts and provide visual cues like post-it notes with instructions. Students complete a set number of items and check off their progress. This helps them monitor their work pace and stay focused. Some students may benefit from behavior checklists tailored to specific actions. For example, a checklist could remind them to raise their hand before speaking. These checklists can be customized based on the students' needs, making it easier for them to track and improve their behavior. Role-playing and practice are essential before starting self-monitoring. Teachers should show examples of both the target behavior and the problem behavior. This practice ensures that students know what to look for and how to record their observations accurately. Finally, incorporating self-monitoring into daily routines is key. Teachers can specify when and where students should self-monitor, such as during independent work time or group activities. The goal is for self-monitoring to become an automatic process that supports positive behavior. These examples show that self-monitoring can be adapted for different ages and abilities. By using forms, timers, checklists, and modeling, teachers can help students develop self-regulation skills. Implementing self-monitoring involves clear instruction, consistent cues, and supportive practice. This way, students can take ownership of their behavior and contribute to a positive classroom environment.